Hey guys, Scott from Civic Edge Lifestyle here, and welcome to day 34 of our My Lead Gen Secret case study. First, I'd like to start off by saying if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions or concerns. I would love to hear from you. Also, it helps the community out when you do so. We'll give you a shout out as well when you do these things. I like to thank everyone for the support that comes into my channel. And like I keep saying every day, this is our community. This is not just my community. I do these videos for you guys and for our community, right? And I'd like to start by saying, sorry, I'm just looking at my phone here. We did get another subscriber, and I'm not sure if it was this morning or last night or when. I just noticed this morning, but we did get another subscriber. So I'd like to thank you for your support. I don't see your name showing up in the list, but that is fine. I still reach out to people even if I don't see your name in the subscriber list. So thanks for subscribing, and your support means a lot to me, and I greatly appreciate it. First of all, if you are interested in joining my lead gen secret, the link will be down in the description, as well as a link to day 0 of our case study. And there will also be a written review to like on one of my websites that I own. On that review website, there will be a review as well that I've linked down in the description as well. If you're interested in taking a look at the read only version, the day 0 video is also in that one. But if you'd want to read a little bit about it, go ahead. So that link is now being displayed every day. But any link that you guys want to check out, if you want to check out my lead gen or anything like that, it would greatly help the channel out if you decide to join my lead gen and get in on this passive income train. It helps me out. It helps me be able to make these videos. So without further ado, let's get to day 34 of our My Lead Gen Secret case study. So in case you don't know what My Lead Gen Secret is, and I don't do this enough every day, but I'll quickly give a quick description of what My Lead Gen Secret is. And what it is basically, it's an all-in-one. If I can sum it up really quick, it's basically an all-in-one traffic source, as well as like a built-in autoresponder where you can email those leads every single day. So basically what they give you is autopilot US leads every day. You get 100 to 200 new email leads every day on autopilot, and you mail them daily. Now this should actually be underlined. If this was my site, I would actually underline this part, or all of this, I should say, because mailing these leads daily is very, very important on My Lead Gen Secret, because the reason why you want to email them every day is consistency. And you'll notice on my channel, I talk a lot about emailing daily, consistency. I do these videos consistently every day, except for the weekends, because like I said, I need time to pull myself back from the business and take the weekend off and just, spend time with my family and stuff. But emailing daily is consistency, right? So I'm emailing every day. I'm consistently doing things like that. And, things happen like they did this morning, where the amount of work I do during the week, even if it's a little bit during the day or a lot during the day, I end up getting sales. I woke up this morning, I saw my wife off to work. We had coffee together and stuff before she went to work, and then she went off to work, and I literally made 5 sales on Wire Plus, and I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even at my computer yet. I literally checked emails, and I was like, well, I made $50 to $60 in sales on Wire Plus in the matter of an hour, and I didn't even really do anything. Okay, I've made 3 days in a row worth of sales so far, and it's just been highly amazing. And that's because, I'm consistent every day. I do things every day. It does not change from one day to the next. Okay. I'm consistent. I do the work every single day. Okay. Um, so anyway, you mail them daily, one click submission, and earn generous commissions on 5 levels. And this is true. I've already gone one account free from being on my lead gen. So one account's free. I've got 2 accounts. The second one we're still working on, but it's got $5 already towards it. So all I need is $25, and then that one's free. So, you get your own private email submitter with opt-in leads added automatically every day. And 98% of them are in the US. You'll have some, the other 2% is usually Canada, UK. I can't think of any of the others right now, but it's Canada, UK, Australia is another one. So it's places like that. And they're still tier 1 countries, but yeah, the other 2% will be Canada and stuff like that. So it's it's a pretty good traffic source. Like I've shown in this case study so far, the leads are ready to buy. They do buy. It's not like you're getting crappy traffic, and a lot of people stay away from my lead gen secret because they think it is crappy traffic because of this, because they give you 100 to 200 leads a day, and it doesn't make sense to some people because they're like, well, but I'm going to tell you right now, the 7-figure marketers do use this traffic source. They don't tell you they do, but they do. A lot of the 7-figure marketers use it, and they're pulling in leads every day, and this is how they start building their lists of like 100,000 people. They're doing that. They're doing things like review websites like I am, or not even review websites. They could be doing product launches and stuff on their websites and talking about it and maybe doing reviews. I don't know. But they're doing things like that. And that's how they're making this money, right? The 7 figures that they're making. It's because of traffic sources like this and making websites and getting website traffic from Google and stuff like that. That's how they're doing it. And this is one of the biggest ones. Because you get 100 to 200 leads a day, and these leads are ready to buy. You just need to give them the right offers and the right push to get them to buy, right? And that's what I've shown so far in the case study, is that we make these leads buy. Sometimes every other day, sometimes 2 days. Sometimes it happens a couple days in a row or whatever. And sometimes it's here on my lead gen secret itself. It really doesn't matter. Like, the leads do buy. So you get 100 leads per day if you do not recruit under you on my lead gen secret, which I highly suggest you do, because if you can get an account free, that's when it's time to go and get a second account. But anyway, so you get 100 leads per day if you do not get anyone under you, and that's 3,000 leads per month. If you do get someone under you, you manage to recruit people to my lead gen, you get 200 leads every 30 days, 6,000 leads per month. So that's basically the short, I guess it was kind of short. It took me 8 minutes to explain all that. Sorry, guys. But that's basically the idea of my lead gen secret. It's a very decent website. I enjoy it. I love it. I've been loving it ever since it started. It's just amazing to watch my leads go up. And it's like building a list somewhere else. And I'm building that list effortlessly. I'm not going out and having to find this traffic, right? The traffic's given to me from the work of the people that own my lead gen secret, because they go out, they do the work, I get the leads. It's taking one step out of it. I don't have to worry about going and find those leads. The only thing I got to do is then email every day and get them to know, like, and trust me. And that's the easy part. Really, that's easy. When you're having to go out and find your own traffic, that's a different story, because then you got to go out and find it. Then you got to email them every day. Then you have to try and make sales. It's a big, long process. This takes out the having to go find it. So we'll go to sales first, and I did not have any new sales yesterday. Unfortunately, I did have sales elsewhere though, but with the My Lead Gen Secret case study, I did not have any. Still, the last sale was Monday for $19.86. It was actually 4 sales If you want to count the other three, I mean, they were little sales, but I think I showed yesterday morning those sales and showed why I'm counting them as four, because they still showed up as four different items. I count that as four sales. They counted it as two, but I count them as four because I still made money off of four different items. So here we are on Wednesday. I've already sent today's email, but I'll show you how to grab today's email. It's no different than what I show every day, but I need to start showing it a little bit more just so people understand. But here's how I do it. So first we go to the marketplace. And we just wait. I'm just waiting for my stuff to show up. I mean, I know that the website's already showing up, but I know that my webcam takes a bit to move over, and I like to move it over too before I start clicking around and everything. So e-business, e-marketing is what you go to. And you go, right now we're on Right App Reviews. So we're not doing this one. I did decide, I think we're going to try this one at some point too. I'm curious because there is a high gravity score. The initial conversion rate and all that is pretty good. I'm going to try this one just because I'm curious, and I'm always a what happens if kind of person. I I think I mentioned a week or two ago, I mentioned the story about in grade 8, I got grade 8 honors for being an inquisitive student. And being the inquisitive student, I was always asking what happens if, or, why, or how, or, I was always asking questions. I wanted to learn more. And that led me to be a good business owner, because being a business owner, I get these things where I'm like, okay, I need to know more. I want to find out what happens if I do this. So we're going to try this one. Not right now, but we will try it probably after we try Scribble, because I want to try Scribble just to see what happens with Scribble. But this one, I'd like to see what we can pull out of this. Get paid to use Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We already did that one. And as you notice, I marked it with a heart just to say that this is one that we use. And then we have Right App Reviews, which is right here, and it's marked with a heart as well. And then there's ClickWell System, which is down further. Those are the three I want you guys to focus on right now until I test the other two to see what happens with my lead gen, see if the leads like those ones. If not, no harm, no foul. We don't use those ones. We just stick to the normal rotation, which is this one, and ClickWealth. This one by far has been our best one so far. We did pull out, I believe, I think it was 11 sales last month with this one, I think. And actually, ever since I stopped, promoting it, the gravity score has gone down quite a bit. So anyway, so we're on this one. We're on Right App Reviews, right? So we go to the affiliate page. You know what? I'm actually going to do that a little bit differently, because I think I have to right click it to get it to get my camera to switch over. And I wait for it to switch over because I just don't want to attempt trying to switch it over. I don't want to attempt trying to switch it over and then realize that I accidentally stopped the recording because I went and got rid of this one. Now, as I mentioned the last couple of days, or last few videos, I remember I've mentioned something about a glitch. We always close the marketplace tab because there's some kind of glitch where it'll get rid of your hearts. So if you've marked the favorites, like the items that I'm telling you guys to use, like I have, yeah, there's some kind of glitch where ClickBank, if you leave that tab open and then later on go back to it, it will actually get rid of that tab. So anyway, I'm running out of time here. So today we were on email 7, I believe. Now here's something I did. Okay, now you'll notice that the subject line is "Set your own hours, get paid well," and the pre-header is just one click to start receiving $35 an hour. Now, I did something a little different. I did the pre-header first and the subject line last, and put it inside the email itself. Now I'm going to show you what I did. We'll go back to my lead gen secret and I'll show you what I did. But that's how I did it today because I wanted to kind of play around and find out what happens if. Again, what happens if, right? I like doing that. I like doing experiments, and that's why what makes me a great business owner is because I like to do experiments. So, and so far today, it's actually panned out. It's actually been pretty interesting to see the amount of opens and stuff. And I've even had some clicks already. Unfortunately, no sales yet, but I'm hoping, like I'm remaining positive, right? So, and I'm actually really excited because every day I send these emails, I'm like, yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you guys can see I'm a bit of a joker. I kind of do little antics and stuff. My wife sits there and shakes her head. Anyway, just one click, start receiving 35 an hour, and then this one went in the email. So I'll show you what I did. So I was on the affiliate page. That's how I got the info. I just went to my own link to try and get the info for you guys so I could show you guys what the info for my lead gen is, what you're looking at when you're getting into it. So mailing system. Okay, we're going to mail by date. Okay, I selected all my clients, right? Because you always want to select all your clients. You don't want to leave anyone out. You always send from your name, no reply at myleadgensecret.com. You can send from the other one if you want. I don't like doing that because, again, this gets you the no like trust factor, right? If you put your name, then everyone knows who the email is from. And they're more likely to open an email that says from you rather than just my lead gen secret. Okay. So then this is today's email. I already sent it, as I said. I click load, and then there's the just one click to start receiving 35 an hour. So I used a pre-header instead of the subject line because this one I find anything that's like this subject line. The reason why I chose it for a subject line instead was because I find that anything that says this, my list is more likely my list on my lead gen. Now, I don't know how yours will be, but I find that my lists tend to respond better to this subject line. So, of course, first name fixed so that their first name gets put in, and in that way they're more likely to open the email and just one click to start receiving 35 an hour. This gets them clicking, this gets them, and we'll see if it gets sales. It's gotten lots of opens so far, so that's a good thing. And then I did, of course, hi first name fix. I left that because the email that we saw today, if we go back here, okay, it didn't have hi name today, but it had hi there. But I just left it as hi first name because it personalizes the email a little bit more, right? You don't have to do the hi first name fix if you don't want to. You do have to when the email swipe says hi name, but I just do it just to personalize the email more towards them. Okay. Now you can see here I said set your own hours and get paid well. Okay, so I of course personalization, right? Set your, okay, and to really get them to understand that they're going to set their own hours and they don't have to worry about being on a time crunch or anything like that. Set your own hours, get paid well. Okay, you want them to understand that they're going to get paid well. You want that to be in the forefront of their mind going into the email. So this is why this line is very powerful and why it has a couple of words that are bolded, italic, and underlined. And you will already know that this is what's getting me sales because I'm underlining stuff like this, playing with their psychology a bit. Yeah, there's a whole psychology behind being a salesman. Okay. If you're currently employed and committed to staying that way, or if you've retired on Social Security benefits. Now, this I left there. They had already capitalized that one. I just left it because it's kind of a transition word, right? And what they're trying to get across is, or if, so I just kind of bolded that one, left it the way it is, right? I didn't really use that for any specific psychology thing. I just kind of, like I said, bolded, italic, and underlined it just because it was already there, and I just want them to know it's a transition, and kind of, there's a couple of different reasons here why you know why they might be looking for something. But anyway, then updating your resume probably isn't your top priority. Now, you could have probably underlined something there. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about it. I'm like, whatever. But let me tell you, okay, and I underline you because I want them to understand that I'm speaking to them. There are other alternatives when it comes to getting hired for work. And then now this line I added, okay? And then I said, like this one right here, click on this line. Okay. Now, sometimes in the affiliate marketing world, if you're an email marketer like me, sometimes you have to add a link like this. Now, I'm not saying I use other people's email swipes, I use my own. But what I'm saying is sometimes you have to add, I have a program that writes my emails for me, and they're pretty converting. But this right here, sometimes you have to say, click on this line, or click here now, or something along those lines. And the reason being is because if you don't, usually the person will see the blue and go, okay, and then they keep scrolling down. Sometimes you have to label this because it tells them, okay, I'm supposed to click here. So, ones where your hours can be set however you want. And all without having to do anything at all other than submit a smartphone or tablet which has either internet access or mobile data enabled. You won't have any restrictions. So again, I underline any words like won't, don't, no, and the reason being is because people want to know that there's no restrictions in terms of what kind of place is considered remote, since they're willing to take virtually anyone. Okay. Who has an updated browser. So again, won't, don't. It just tells them that there's no restrictions. It's not whatever they're saying. It isn't. There's nothing complicated, stuff like that, right? You want to underline words like that. Anyone, I want them to understand that this is open to anyone. You don't have to have any special things about, like, you don't have to have any special gifts or anything like that. Stuff like that. So the pay range varies per client, but some projects offer around $25 to $35 an hour, sometimes more. Okay. Again, I always underline what they're going to receive in money because money speaks to the mind. Sometimes more. You want them to understand it's going to be more sometimes, stuff like that. As long as these conditions sound appealing to you, fill out this form on this website now. Okay. And then I put my link there, and then I said they'll reach out shortly after to process your application requirements. This I changed because Grammarly, and I did kind of agree with the change because the change before the change, Grammarly said, yeah, that's wrong. It was improper grammar. So I changed that to. So this is what I mean. Like, we're changing things in the email to make it more sound like us, or we're making it more like single lines and sometimes triple lines and stuff like that, right? I don't like big, huge sentences and paragraphs because sometimes that's a little too much for someone to read, and chunking it up the way I did, it makes it more crisp, clean, not as messy, right? It's a lot better than, just looking at a wall of text for 5 lines and then dropping down to the next line and seeing a single line and then another like 6-liner. And yeah, it's horrible. And then of course, good luck. And then of course, because we load our emails every day, this stays the same. So we got my picture with the My Lead Gen secret link embedded in my picture, which if you don't remember how to do that, you simply click on your photo and then go here to the paperclip and then add your My Lead Gen secret affiliate link. Do not, if you're in the email program array, don't go and click on affiliate link or the affiliate page, because the affiliate page, it will actually, the affiliate page will actually take you out of this, and you'll have to rewrite your email again. And yeah, when you've already done your changes, you don't want to do that. So make sure you either have the link before you go in and just open your clipboard, like I've told you guys. Like, you go Windows and V, and it'll bring that screen up right here, which is our this is our clipboard, right? So Windows V, and that pulls up your clipboard, and then just get the link from there. So either have it before or grab it after, but make sure you right click and open the affiliate page in a new tab. Anyway, and then my name, there's my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube, my LinkedIn. And the reason why we add these, I already told you yesterday, it's for authority, but it's also for if you like, I have business accounts in all these. So, it's more, it shows that I have authority. It's people are more likely to take a look at it, and they also see that I'm a real person, right? And then PS, want 100 buyer leads in the next 10 minutes? Click here to find out more. Then click on the YouTube link. Now, this is where I've switched this a little bit because I want to make them understand that I've got an actual YouTube series on this. And so then I said, then click on the YouTube link to find out how I make daily passive income every day with this traffic. Okay, so then they'll go and click on that, see that it goes to my lead gen. They might buy it. They might go to my YouTube link, and then they'll take a look at the case study that we are doing right here, right now. So yeah, and then that is it for today's email. So I'm sorry, guys, that it went to 26 minutes today. I do apologize. At the end of the video, there will be day 0 of the case study showing up on the screen, as well as maybe 1 or 2 other videos that I suggest. Another thing is if you would like to join my lead gen secret, the link is down in the description. Once again, and there's also a link to day 0 as well if you want to get the link there to day 0 and don't want to wait till the end of the video. Day 0 will also be in there. And then there's also a review that I've written for my website, my own personal website called thetechworldguru.com. And thetechworldguru.com has my review for my lead gen secret on it, as well as another video embedded in the review for my lead gen secret, or our my lead gen secret case study. And that's in there as well. And also the link to join my lead gen through there if you are interested. So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. You guys have an awesome day, and cheers.